First comes the engagement ring, next comes the wedding ring, comes the OURA ring.
Which tracks suffering?
The OURA ring has sensors for temperature, pulse, and an accelerometer and gyroscope to detect movements. The OURA ring can measure temperature with 0.01 degrees C precision. The two infrared light photoplethysmography sensors measure your heart rate with 99.9% accuracy and heart rate variability with 98.4% accuracy. You can also derive your respiratory rate from this measurement, and it's accurate within 1 breath per minute. Using this information, the OURA ring gives you 3 metrics: activity, sleep, and readiness. The activity score we don't use that much since we are following training plans and have other activity trackers. But it does show a running calorie tracker, which would be useful for someone who is trying to lose weight. The sleep score is the most interesting to me because I feel I don't get enough. The OURA ring measures heart rate variability, body temperature, respiratory rate, and movement throughout the night to determine sleep patterns. What's amazing is that it can interpret that data to tell you how much REM sleep and how much deep sleep and light sleep you're getting. Let's check what our data looks like after a really hard, long workout.
That was a hard effort yesterday.
It was.
Over 6 hours for me. All right, I got my OURA ring up. My sleep score last night, best ever, 91. I slept 9 hours, 8 hours and 51 minutes.
Me, not so much. 69. That's my lowest ever.
How much sleep did you get?
It says I got 8 hours and 28 minutes, but it wasn't very efficient.
Oh, look at all that REM sleep, 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Right, but only 9 minutes of deep sleep, so not really a recovery.
Yeah, I bet it's hard to get deep sleep after a hard effort like that.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And it says my readiness is 77.
My readiness is a lot lower at 70.
For your readiness score, the OURA ring is using heart rate variability and resting heart rate during sleep. Your heart doesn't beat at precisely a regular interval. There are small variations in the order of milliseconds, called heart rate variability. Heart rate variability can react to stress or illness before you see a change in your resting heart rate. The normal adult range is 20 to over 200 milliseconds. You'll need to establish your own baseline over a few weeks of measurements. Your nighttime HRV then can help you make decisions on how to approach your day. Should you prioritize rest or go hit the trails hard?
It says I've recovered well. You've been more active than usual lately, but your readiness is still at a good level to ensure that you don't strain yourself too much. Listen to your body and do what feels good. I think I'm going to go for a walk today. Maybe just do some stretching.
HRV is a rather complex metric, and while in general a higher HRV number is better than a low number, this isn't always true. During a hard effort, you want to see your HRV go lower as adrenaline kicks in. You need to look for patterns in your own HRV. Consistently low HRV numbers outside of your normal range is a sign you need to recover more. I've been watching my HRV for about 6 weeks now and can see that it drops for a few days after a hard effort. So why wait until the HRV score is back to a normal level, which is in the upper 40s, before I tackle another hard effort?
47 for me on my HRV. So it's dropped, but still not bad. Oh, your HRV is really low.
Probably
18.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably need a recovery day.
Yeah, so one thing that I noticed that goes up is my respiratory rate goes up after a hard effort too. So it is up.
Maybe I gotta go to bed a little bit earlier.
We went to bed pretty early last night, didn't we?
Yeah, I've been reading the books to kind of settle me down, yeah.
That's good.
But I'm still not getting into the deep sleep. Maybe it's just I worked out really, really hard yesterday.
No, but consistently you're not getting deep sleep.
Yeah, I started picking it up once I started reading the book.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And then just last night.
It's good having this data.
It really is. Yeah, this is, I won't say it's a game changer, but we haven't had a game to change for, so.
You can also use the data to monitor your body for the onset of illness. Your temperature will normally vary by up to 1 degree Celsius, but you should be on the lookout for anything higher than a 1 degree variation. Another sign is an increase in respiratory rate, which is also closely tied to your heart rate variability, because your heart rate increases when you inhale and decreases when you exhale.
It gives me something to focus on. And you can't improve what you don't measure. We are measuring things and making changes to our sleep habits too. Because the ring tells us to go to bed.
We have quite a bit of technology that helps us track our performance, from Garmin to smartwatches to bike computers. But the OURA ring specifically helps us track our recovery and the data associated with recovery. As we said before, you cannot improve what you cannot measure. And this is a unique tool because it helps you track your recovery so you can focus on going out and doing your best when you feel your best.